you. He said, what? I said, have you ever watched his eyes? I think he's on drugs, man.
All the time.
Well, the first time we went bear hunting, we came down here to the other side of Magazine.
My favorite.
And we came in that red truck with that camper shell.
I mean, she's looking like
And me and Bobby and Lynn had to ride in the back. And this is back when bear season was in December, so it was cold. And we left in the middle of the night and drove down here. And so me and Bobby and Lynn rode in the back of the truck with a quilt over us. And I had bought some bear lure at Walmart or Kmart or someplace. And so, of course, it smelled, you know. So, and he'd locked us in that camper. And so when we got down there, he unlocked the camper and raised the lid to let us out. And the first thing he said was, "You boys been smoking dope?" What are you talking about? I can smell it. Y'all been back here smoking dope. No. So I had to get him that bottle of bear lure and let him smell it. It's like, oh, okay, all right. Listen, that wasn't a hello or y'all warm or nothing. It's like, y'all been back here smoking dope.
He had some kind of hang up. We were going to be drinking.
That night I come home drunk.
What?
Yeah.
How long have you been? Were you sleeping your whole life?
It was quite the show. I could see him through the bedroom doorway where Dad's sitting on his chest. You ever doing that again?
Oh, Ronnie Wright. You remember Ronnie Wright? Ronnie Wright was driving. We just drive. Andy started out then, so we drive around town. We run into old Anthony Cannon, Chief. Said they's going to throw a big party that Friday night. Well, it fell through. So he pulled in there by Anthony, and Anthony said, "Man, I got all this whiskey. Now, you know, they can't do nothing." I said, "What you got?" So I bought a fifth of Canadian Miss whiskey. I thought, never had any of that, but I think I'll try it. So Anthony sold it to me. So while Ronnie was driving me around, you know, I was popping that thing. And about halfway down, he looked over and said, "Man," he said, "you better go easy on that." And I went, I go, "Nah, I don't feel
I
anything."
still see.
I said, I shook my head and I said, "Nah, I don't feel anything off of it." I topped that thing out and sailed it out the window. He said, "You okay?" And I go, "Oh, yeah, yeah." Boom! I said, no. It hit me like a ton of bricks, boy. I'm like, "Oh, man." I said, "No, I'm not good at all." He drove me around to 3 o'clock in the morning trying to sober me up. Couldn't sober me up. I'd had so much. And he said, "I got to take you home." That's what he told me. I don't remember none of that. He's telling me what happened. But then my daddy built that garage, closed it in. That was his and Mom's bedroom, you know. Then he had this little side door here where he kept the TV at one time, you know. So he never would give you a key to the house. He wanted to know when you was home, so you had to knock on the door. I said, "Daddy, just give me a key and I won't have to wake you up." I went, No, I won't know when you get home. So anyway, Ronnie said, "I'll let you out." He said, "You walked up to the door." And he said, "You went." He said, "I sat there and he said, I seen your dad pull the curtains back and look through there, you know, and Daddy unlocked the door." I just standing there. Daddy went back and got in bed and I went. Ronnie said, "If you just walked on in, you'd been all right." I said, "I didn't see you." He said, "Your daddy looked out there and seen you." He said, "Unlocked the door," you know. I just kept standing there. Daddy come back and said, this time he went, "Ricky," opened that door and he said, "You went." He said, a hand come out and said, he said, "I started the car and went out." He said, "I went home." He said, about 4 o'clock, got a phone call. It was your daddy. His mama. Ronnie come and phone. I said, "Yeah, Mr. Elmore." He said, "What's that boy been smoking?" Ronnie said, "Oh, he hadn't had no drugs in there, so he's drunk." He said, "I think he's on drugs." He said, "What's he had?" Ronnie said, "No, Mr. Elmore said he just drunk. He ain't been." Then Daddy got me in bed and straddled me. "What have you been smoking?" Lynn was on the other bed. What? He said, man, your head go bump. I never felt the same.